Why does this old broad get aggressive with a police officer? I don't think anyone really knows at this point, but he pulled her over to give her a ticket, and she wasn't having it. And things with this woman in her 60s got way out of control.
Well, they get very angry.
They don't like a ticket, dude.
Oh, they get very angry.
Here's how it played out here
Smart
from KOCO TV. No, not a smart car.
Well, I did issue for a defective equipment. It's $80. You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there where the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
You be fair with me, and I'll be fair with you.
Step out.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Oh, boy.
Then it turns aggressive.
Step
You
out.
are full of because you're not placing me under no damn arrest.
She refuses to get out,
Not take off.
Shut up and give me that, and I'll sign it.
then takes off. The officer gets in
do
his car and
that.
follows her on a
Can't
short
do
chase.
that.
She finally pulls over. The officer pulls out his gun
Oh, boy.
Get out of the car.
That's how Grandma
and
dies
then
that day.
pulls Hamill out of her truck. That's when you see Hamill kick him in the groin. The officer
Tase.
deploying his
Oh,
taser
boy.
after
There he
she
tases
refuses
Granny.
to put her hands behind
so
her back,
dangerous, too.
finally placing her under arrest.
Jeez, she took a tase like a man.
Didn't she, though? She barely flinched.
Me, after
I've been tased, I'm like,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I disobeyed. I should just listen. It's like the worst pain you've ever felt in your life for
Is it
5
really?
seconds. Yeah.
so like worse than childbirth for her.
Yeah, like the worst pain you've ever felt across your whole entire body. 5 seconds.
You know, I don't know if we've ever asked
And
this.
then it goes away.
Has anyone listening been tased?
I'm sure
Oh,
we've
God,
asked it
Dave.
like
I'm
100,000
sure
times.
So many people have been tased.
No, we've never asked it.
I think we have. Because
Yeah.
we're going to try to have somebody come and tase
Yeah,
me for the
yeah,
bad
yeah,
guy
I
barbecue.
remember.
It's
Oh,
never
have
come
we?
through.
Yeah.
No, I just
Slip
talked.
Dave's
I
mind.
just
He's gonna
talked
get
to a
tased or
guy.
maced, and I preferred the tasing over the macing.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
get tased, James?
No,
No, we were
No,
trying
we
to
were
get
trying
someone to
to
tase
tase
him
him.
years ago. This was like when we first started the show here.
Yeah, probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, and no one would sign up to tase him for us.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause things
people
can
would
go
sign
south,
up
right?
to tase me, but I would like something to come from a professional, somebody who has some experience, not some random dude with a taser.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And he's tased some stuff in his basement.
Walking through the
Right.
Yeah,
neighborhood.
because we've got plenty of those offers.
Sure. Maybe homemade taser
Yeah.
I made this.
kills James.
I just assume I'd either wet or poop myself if I
Yeah.
was tased.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how much control you have over all that stuff.
Now, Don, John had the reaction I worried about when
Nunchucks.
he got tased. Is that right, Don?
Yeah, that's right.
What you peed or pooped?
I pooped. I pooped my pants.
Oh wow, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
Don, what led to you being tased?
I was out on my front lawn, and I got into an argument with the neighbors across the street, and they're some a-holes, so they called the police, and I was out there just pretty much belligerently arguing with myself until the police showed up.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, he tased me, and sure enough, I started squealing like a girl, and I hit the ground. And I don't know what happened. Like 2 minutes later, once he stopped, I felt some warmth down there in the backside.
Just fired out of you, huh?
Backside.
Boy,
Hit your poop button.
your
You did.
Your butthole probably is going crazy while you're getting electrocuted.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, it's a horrible quivering sensation.
But it might be like.
My God, that is graphic.
You know.
I've never
Loose.
imagined how your butthole would react to a tase.
I wonder if it squeezes or if it releases,
You think it would
I
really?
think it probably both.
or just pulsates.
yeah, I bet it's both.
Yeah, because your body
trouble.
tenses up. You
That's
think,
trouble.
right?
My money's on pulsate.
Yeah.
James, hi James. How are you?
How we doing?
First of all, you've been tased how many times?
It was a total of 17 times.
You've been tased 17 times.
After the 10th time, the doctor told me not to anymore, and I kept going back to work. Paycheck
What
to
a great
paycheck.
plan.
That doctor's like, you are at real risk of getting Guy Fieri hair.
Yeah.
No, he told me my heart was going to explode.
Yeah.
James, okay, so because this is our show here and we want to know, how did your butthole react?
Did
Did
It's
you want
full
to?
tense. It's full tense. You don't have control of anything. Everything
Right.
locks up tight. You go stiff as a board. You hit the ground. It doesn't matter if your face is there or not.
So your beehole locks up tight.
It doesn't.
Everything. Everything. You have no control. I mean, it is full lock tension.
Huh.
And Dave in Fort Myers, you made a mistake. What was your mistake?
Well, I was dating a sheriff, and she was going on maneuvers, and I was messing with her taser with the red laser, the red dot, and I was making the cat jump on the dog, all of that. And I thought it was so funny. I kind of slapped my leg, and when I did, the taser went off and zapped me in my other leg. Well, as long as you pull the trigger, the juice keeps going. Well, if you ever grab hold of a barbed wire fence or electric fence, you know once you grab it, you can't let go. And I couldn't let go. She ended up looking over the kitchen counter, and there I was zapping myself, laying on the floor in convulsions.
You're nuts, Dave.
That was a prolonged zap.
How long do you think you were tasing yourself before she was able to intervene?
Oh, well, it's the counter. She was in the kitchen at the sink, so it was probably a good couple minutes before she even looked over the counter to see me laying on the ground.
Oh, my God. Yeah, exactly.
And so, during the tasing, you tense.
You tense up.
But I guess it's
that
be
moment
careful.
of weakness.
Don't release too much.
Right.
Don't relax too much when it's over.
Well, I think you're so sore.
Your whole body's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then that includes your beehole.